The Duke of Sussex has privately reached out to his brother and to his sister-in-law this evening, we understand, and I hope that's going to lead to some sort of reconciliation. I know there's a lot of hurt because of the revelations that he made in his memoir, Spare, but I think the Prince of Wales is wise enough and old enough to know that in all likelihood there was a good deal of pressure put on his younger brother to spill the beans, to say what he could, simply because somebody else was egging him on, and it was somebody who I suppose he trusted. This is the problem with celebrity. It's a problem with who you trust and who you don't trust. And the celebrity bandwagon and production is very engaging and very deceptive. It's like having a meeting with Mephistopheles, and it is diabolical because one feels so supported. But the moment that production is over, the moment the book is finished, the support will be withdrawn. And maybe Prince Harry has not had a lot of experience of this. But that is Hollywood, and that is television, and that is the media without that protective, without that cosseted guard of being part of the royal circle. I think it was wrong. I think it was foolish to cast Prince Harry out because this was inevitable. Cast out. This is not somebody who was ever taught how to fend for himself. This was somebody who was taught to be dependent on others and who was taught to be a leader within that context. And I think he exudes warmth and heartiness. I don't think he is necessarily in the best position to deal with the issues of guarding information, which are so central. And I think any member of the royal family who is thrown out in that way would have the same sort of experience. Certainly, the Duchess of York had a very bumpy ride in her first few years after divorce from her husband, Prince Andrew. But she's redeemed herself. She's found her way back into the family because, in the end, that is the only place where she can feel safe. I think the same thing will be true of Harry. And not only is it the only place where he can feel safe, it's the only place where his brother can feel that he also is secure. If Harry is secure, his brother is secure. It's about unity. It's about reciprocity. And it's about the security of the firm. It's not something you can leave. And yes, if somebody wants to be a part-time royal, actually, the Duke of Gloucester is a part-time royal, is he not? And he's perfectly acceptable. Indeed, I remember being at the opening of a school and being presented to the Duke of Gloucester, and he was charming. And I think he works as an architect, and and that part-time element is perfectly acceptable. So why wasn't it acceptable for Prince Harry? I think courtiers took advantage of the inner circle of the royal family to put pressure on the Queen and the senior royals to make some sort of clean break. What utter rubbish! Utter rubbish! And all that cleanliness, all that clean breaking needs to be rolled away. Life is too confusing. Life is not clean. And I think Prince Harry needs to return.